Lando Norris didn't just win the Hungarian Grand Prix, he systematically dismantled his teammates' confidence and exposed a catastrophic failure in the FIA's digital officiating. The reigning world champion is finally back. After a 2026 season defined by McLaren's dismal reliability, Lando Norris has secured a dominant victory at the Hungaroring, converting pole position into a statement win. While Ferrari entered the weekend as the heavy favorites, it was the papaya cars that dictated the pace from Friday onwards. But don't let the 15-second margin at the finish line fool you. This wasn't a straightforward Sunday drive. It was a race defined by a 30-lap stalemate, a crazy double overtake by a struggling Max Verstappen, and a rookie making a 7-time world champion look second best at the pit exit. But behind the trophy presentation lies a brewing storm. We're going to break down how Norris turned a tactical disadvantage into a 20-second lead in just 2 laps, and why Oscar Piastri left the track fuming at Carlos Sainz, calling his excuses stupid. We'll also analyze the aero degradation that left Max Verstappen baffled by his own podium finish, and the radical Mercedes strategy that saw Kimi Antonelli snatch a trophy from his own teammates' grasp. Before the summer break begins, the power balance in F1 has shifted, and not everyone is happy about it.
The race nearly unraveled for Norris at turn 2 on the opening lap. A clinical maneuver by Oscar Piastri saw Norris lose the lead, forcing the champion into a 30-lap endurance test in dirty air. At the Hungaroring, following closely is a performance killer, and Norris had to manage a snapping rear end, specifically at the exit of turn 4, just to stay in range. While Piastri struggled with inconsistent grip on the hard compound, Norris was vocal on the radio, insisting he had the pace to disappear if given clear air. McLaren eventually pulled the trigger on lap 34, pitting Piastri first to defend against an undercut from Hamilton. This was Norris's window. The moment he had clear air, he was a staggering 1 second per lap faster than the entire field. In just 2 laps, he built a 20-second safety gap over Piastri, effectively executing a massive overcut that secured the net lead before his own stop.
While Norris checked out, the race behind him descended into chaos. The FIA's automated blue flag system failed on lap 6, forcing a switch to manual flags. This technical glitch led to the flashpoint of the race. Carlos Sainz, a lap down, collided with Piastri at turn 2 while battling Fernando Alonso. Piastri was livid, especially since Sainz had been shown manual blue flags since turn 13 of the previous lap and ignored them. Though Sainz was handed a 5-second penalty, the damage to Piastri's rhythm and eventually his car was done. By lap 56, Piastri's gearbox gave up entirely, ending a nightmare afternoon for the Australian. This incident highlights a growing concern. As F1 pushes for more automation, the human element and the manual flags remain the only failsafe.
Max Verstappen's P2 finish was perhaps the biggest surprise of the day. Max spent the race complaining of car degradation, not tire wear, but a literal drop in aero performance and inconsistent downshifts. Despite a car he described as modestly, he pulled off a sensational double move on Liam Lawson and Lewis Hamilton at turn 1. He benefited from staying out during a virtual safety car while others pitted, managing to hold off the charging Mercedes of Kimi Antonelli on aging soft tires. Speaking of Mercedes, the Silver Arrows gambled on a radical tire offset strategy for Antonelli. The climax came at the pit exit during the VSC. Antonelli and Hamilton were neck and neck, but the nose of Antonelli's W17 crossed the safety car line mere inches ahead. Hamilton was forced to yield the position and later saw his race ruined by a pit lane speed penalty, finishing 5th and falling 50 points behind his rookie teammate in the standings.
Further down the order, the 2026 hierarchy continues to evolve. Racing Bulls secured a double points finish with Liam Lawson, P8, and Lindblad, P10, officially leapfrogging Alpine for 5th in the Constructors' Championship. Meanwhile, Audi's momentum is real.
Nico Hülkenberg secured his first points of the season in P9, marking 3 consecutive scoring races for the team. Even Aston Martin showed signs of life, bringing 16 new components to Hungary and finally seeing Fernando Alonso reach Q2 and finish ahead of the lower-tier pack.
So Lando Norris's 15-second victory is a warning shot to the rest of the grid. When the McLaren holds together, his pace is a level above. However, the internal friction between Norris and Piastri, coupled with the FIA's tech failures and Red Bull's mountain of homework, suggests the second half of 2026 will be anything but predictable. Max Verstappen summed it up best. Red Bull has a mountain of tasks to fix their inconsistent performance. As we head into the summer break, the momentum sits firmly with the Woking squad. Was Norris's pace genuine, or did the strategy calls flatter him? And was Sainz's penalty too light? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We'll see you at the next race. Take care.